the Shakedown Sound series.
In this series, we're going to share with you envelope filters by some of our favorite manufacturers.
Join us on this long, strange trip. On today's episode, we're looking at the Nano Q-Tron envelope filter from Electro-Harmonix. But before we get into the pedal, I'd like to ask you to consider subscribing to the channel, clicking the notification bell. That way you know what we're up to, what kind of gear we're getting in. Your support helps us engage companies. And in this case, we've engaged a new retailer to us.
Yeah. So we got this pedal with the Zzounds library card. That's what we like to call it. Zzounds came to us and said, hey, we'd love to support the channel. Pick what you want and we'll send it to you and send it back to, and then it goes back to them, which is really, really cool because there's no strings attached.
Right.
We get to pick. This is a glaring hole in our envelope, the Shakedown Sound series. How can we have that series without having the new Q-Tron in it? Now we have it. So thanks, Sound. Down below even there's probably an affiliate link. That helps the channel out a little bit, but more importantly, we appreciate Zzounds sending it out to us. We've always kind of steered away from that. But if they want to help the community out, we want to kind of direct the community back to them if you're interested in picking one up. So. And
we're very excited because we're about to hear your funkiest licks.
Right. So
no pressure.
We always start the Shakedown Sound series with sounds from the DooDah Man. So here's what we dialed up for the Michael Dolan Custom.
I think you got there.
Yeah, it's cool. The Q-Tron from Electro-Harmonix, originally designed in partnership with Mike Beal, who did the Mu-Tron, right? So there's a long history in this. What have we done here? We've taken some of those Q-Trons and shrunk them down into a nice pedal board friendly size, and now we're going to hit it with a
PRS Silver Sky SE on the 2 position through the Tyler, a little reverb.
At least it's not just me tonight.
Right.
So we have 4 knobs. The first knob down here in the lower right is the mode knob. Low pass, band pass, high pass. Talked about that in a lot of the envelope filters. Nice feature to have on there. We'll come back to that in a minute. Up in the upper right is the volume knob, and what that does is
it's the drive knob. It's like the sensitivity.
The volume right. Oh, the upper left is the volume knob. It it makes it louder. Yeah.
Yes, the volume right. That's what it does.
If you turn all the way left, you have no volume. If you turn all the way, it's right. Really useful the Tiger in the beginning, going into the Fender instead of the Tyler because it's 40 watts instead of 20. That has super hot pickups. We were actually, for the first time ever, we maybe turned the volume down on the pedal to try and tame that guitar a little bit. Now the upper right
Drive. Yep.
says drive. Think of that as sensitivity. The higher you turn that up, the less you have to hit it to make it trip, to make the filter go. More to the left, you're going to have to really dig on to trip the filter. And then down in the lower left, it's been a long night.
Well, the camera's over there. But
left.
Yeah.
Yes, down in the lower left is, and who knows when they're looking at it on the screen. I've never been able to figure that out. Our lower left, looking at the pedal, is the Q. And so the Q is picking that kind of bandwidth where you want it to hit. All right, so let's start with the Q. And you will notice I'm probably going to turn the volume because the Strat has...
Pickups aren't as hot.
The Strat.
The S-Type.
Silver Sky has, lower output pickups. And I might even have to turn that sensitivity knob a little bit to get it to kind of react right to Pat's playing. So let's do that. Q knob. Let's leave the Q knob there, mostly go to the sensitivity. I'll turn it all the way down, and then we'll kind of roll it up to find that sweet spot. And so that's kind of like whenever I'm setting up an envelope filter, to me, that can be the hard knob to find. Some envelope filters, man, you really have to tweak. They have like this incredible sound in them, but it's going to make you work to get it. This one seems to be a little more on the, you can get a pretty good sound anywhere. Not that one's better than the other. If I turn that down a little bit and then I pick up the Dolan again and hit the wrong button. I'm looking for that spot where if I play soft, it doesn't trip, and if I dig in a little bit, it does. Yeah. A little bit more. So yeah, you'll find that place where you can play soft and not get it the trip, and then you dig in a little bit and it does, and then that's really the sweet spot, I think. Because I mean, that's the whole point. The envelope filter plays your pick attack to how hard you play, so it's cool. It becomes almost expressive with the way you hit the guitar. All right, so I know we need to turn that up just a little bit for the Strat. The Silver Sky.
The S-Type.
It's terrible. Let's jump. Like, I think the only thing left to do is, I love an envelope filter with a clean guitar, but they sound really good with drive. And last week when we were recording, we happened to pull out the Barber Electronics burn unit. Go figure. Why don't we just kick that burn unit on just to hear what it sounds like? No. Diva wants his guitar. Those big chords sound cool. So the Nano Q-Tron with a little bit of drive. Anything else? What are we missing?
Did we go through the high pass? No.
Oh, we missed half the pedal.
Well, two thirds of the pedal.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to switch up to band pass and then play with the sensitivity and the Q a little bit. And then I'll switch up to the high pass and do the same thing just to give you a feeling of what those sound like as well.
It almost got an acoustic guitar vibe in there.
Or that when I rolled, the sensitivity
Drive, yeah.
drive. Was it all the way up on the drive and then one of them all the way up and one of them all the way down? It just almost sounded like a clean guitar.
Right.
Because we were letting everything through and nothing, it wasn't tripping the filter at all. And you start rolling around. So it's very cool. I like that high pass. It gets that, it's that thing. I just feel like I've never really played with it. I feel like every time we do one of these, I'm like, I need to spend more time with a high pass filter. I'm thinking like kind of funky lines,
Right. And every time we have an envelope filter, I got to stay away from the band pass because I love WAS.
There you go. So, and you always said with the high pass, maybe like when you get that AM radio sound in.
Like an intro of a song or something, you're playing some funky groove or something, it's squashed, and then the band comes in and it opens up. It's a real cool technique that you could use possibly with this.
Yeah, and you know what? Envelope filters tend to be expensive pedals.
Right.
This one's like $111. Not pushing this one. I mean, we have about, I don't know how many are in the series.
A lot.
15 to 20 in the series right now. So we've gone through a lot of them. There's a lot of great ones out there. This is just another option. So anything to add to that? Are we good?
I think we're good.
I didn't forget half the pedal this time.
Not this time. We're only 2/3.
So, Always take a moment just to say thanks for watching, hitting the subscribe button, clicking the notification bell. Anytime, like Pat said earlier, you interact with the show, it really helps us out, helps us keep doing this. Shout out to Zzounds for sending this over so we could include it in the series. And I think with that,
I'm PJ on behalf of the Beard, reminding no matter what you hear, you never have too much gear.